Hi, this is Karen, and I'm excited to show you the new BillTrack50 grid. So this is probably the item that will have the biggest impact on your day-to-day use of BillTrack50, but you could be forgiven if you don't even notice that the grid is different, except that it looks a little snazzier. So the plus is the old list button. We went back to a plus, but so that's not really an improvement, it's just a thing. X is going to work exactly the same. The plus works exactly the same, just picking another bill sheet you want to add things to. If you want to expand a row, you click in it just like you ever did, but now it is a space bar to get it to contract. Because editing now, if you click on a row, now you can edit directly in the box. So that is pretty handy. You also you can navigate around using your mouse or using the arrow keys. So this is me just kind of moving around using arrow keys. So that's pretty handy if you don't like to use a mouse. All right, sorting and filtering is a little bit more sophisticated. So you can still click on a column to sort by, and you get this little arrow to tell you that that column is sorted. So you click on it to sort it one way, click again to sort the other way, just like ever, click again, it's unsorted. But now I could sort by state, so let me sort by state. And then if I hold shift down, I could also sort by, say, bill progress. So that lets me do a double sort. So that is, maybe that'll be handy for you. The filter, this little guy now opens individual filters for each row, and it knows what kind of thing this is. So let me filter on the name perhaps. And so now I've got ballot measures. So let me say what bills actually say ballot in the name, and then maybe, or also have the word mail in the name. So it lets you actually do a pretty sophisticated little search right here in the grid. And then it leaves it bold so that I know I've got my arrows to remind me what I'm sorted by, and then I've got my bold to remind me what I've got filtered. So the filter knows what kind of thing I'm in. So if I've got a date, now it's going to give me some other options. So I can say in range and say I want things that had an action date since March. And so then that'll filter that way. And numbers, it also knows what to do with numbers. So if you have set up your own columns, it still knows what each column is, so it'll give you the right kind of filter. So hopefully that will also be nice and convenient. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this filter. Reset filter. Get rid of that. And then my other bold one here. All right. So that is the new filter. So hopefully you like the new power that gives you. There's also this little subtle place up here that says drag here to set row groups. So I can now group. So if I drag state up here, now I can see all the bills in each state and just the counts. But then I can also, well, let me open up one of these. So then I can see like what is in that state. But then I can also say group on bill progress. And then now it's going to give me more counts. So as I open this up, now I can see for Arkansas what's in each progress. So that can run some statistics for you really quickly. And it, like before, if you've got it sorted or filtered, and now if you've got it grouped, when you export, all of this information will come out with it. So experiment with that if you'd like to see what I mean by that. All right. You can change the order of these, drag these, move these around, and also remove them. All right. Another neat trick is this grid now can be as big as your monitor is. Also, you can smooch up this by clicking on the logo. That makes it even bigger and wider, so you get even more of a window. I'm going to click on that to get it back. So this is now responsive and will size to the window you've got, so to the size of the monitor you've got. But that also means that the grid is now actually relatively useful from your phone or from your tablet. However, when you're scrolling around from your phone, you might wish that you had different things pinned so that when you're scrolling sideways, certain things stay available to you. So you can now pick up a column and put it over here in the area with the plus and the X, and that will pin it. So let me also do the state, and you see that I get this little pin icon now. So now those are set, and when I scroll, those stay put. So if I'm trying to like figure something out on my phone, and maybe I feel like that's going to be handy to have those pinned so that I can just keep track of which bill I'm at when I'm looking across the way, you can just choose which things you think are going to be useful to be pinned. So that is the new pinning, specifically meant to make this more useful from your phone. All right, so those are some of the things that this new grid can do for you. Hopefully you'll find it to be super fast. We've still limited bill sheets to 5,000 bills, but if you combine sheets, you can now dump 10, 20, 30,000 bills into one big sheet using the combined functionality, and the grid will be perfectly happy with that, and it will be perfectly happy to sort and filter a massive number of bills. So should you need to look at a large number of bills, the grid is perfectly happy to do that for you. All right, so I'm excited to hear what you think about this. Let me know, and hopefully those highlights get you excited. All right, thanks.